The time is now 10 p.m. It's time to start Rated Point 5.
I see. I guess there's no helping it. Time to give the people what they want. It's showtime! All right. Begin broadcast.
Roger. Now linking our broadcast center to some rich guy's satellite. Broadcast on!
Rated Point 5!
Yari da ze.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, new intro, new time slot, new graded. How's everybody doing tonight? It has been way too long. Way too long. It's been
wow.
Since I come calling.
I still don't know the words of that song.
I know, I know it because when I worked at GameStop, that was one of their music videos for the month.
Oh no! No!
The month
for years. For years.
So what that means is like every 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I've got that memorized. Unfortunately, I have a Pussycat Dolls song memorized. Unfortunately, there's another one that I have. What was it? There's one other one. I don't know who did it, but I got it memorized. I could sing it right now if I wanted to. That's how bad, it's been. And Caleb is in the chat. It says graded point Zio.
Higher than before.
The Rangers are the same. It's just they're wearing different costumes.
I told him if he'd write the lyrics, I'd make it, but he didn't want to do it.
Tommy Mark, this episode is 3 months and 2 minutes late.
Better late than never.
That's right. Yeah, at least, good to be back. Like I said, we got Piper, got Xavier, got Mike, and we got Mike. We got Evil Bob Mike, and we got Mike Murphy Mike, because Mike Murphy Mike is still selling books, apparently.
I tried to.
Yeah.
Stop it! Cut it out!
But yeah, so it's been a while. We've got things happened. Like I said, I've been 99.9% of the reason why we're not here is me, and that's because I've explained it online a little bit, but mostly it's because my parents have been sick, and I've been answer that phone. And I've been trying to take care of them. It's still a process. We're still going through it. Things are better than they were. So I can break off an hour a week and do this. And I also should explain that this show, the actual Graded Point live show, will be a 1 day a week affair. So it'll be on Tuesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern, just from now on. So everybody knows when it's going to be. It's on a schedule and all that stuff. And Piper's playing with the lights. Sorry,
I didn't get this camera to not turn me pink today. It was doing fine earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You get the Liam effect happening.
Yeah, she's got like a blink thing going on.
Yeah.
So apparently, I can't lean back here comfortably, or I turn pink. But as long as I'm like really close to the camera, I'm like normal color.
Right.
Just be happy being pink. What's what?
I think it's just because of the comparison to the green screen right beside you, because that's a lot of green.
I think the green screen might be doing it. What's messing with it? But like,
because your green screen is kind of to the side too, isn't it? It's not directly behind you.
I have one directly behind me, and one is my wall.
Oh, did you paint your wall green?
No, it's a different green screen.
Oh, okay.
That just it's like this foldable one, and I don't know how to fold it back up, so it's just a permanent fixture.
Like, this is staying here no matter what. This ain't going nowhere. You move out of the house, it's still staying there. It's staying there. I ain't moving.
Yeah, alrighty then.
I ain't folding that shit up.
Right?
Yeah, but so we've had things have been going on, but we are here. I was about to say that other thing. I said, but that'll get us in trouble. We are here. We are a cab. Get used to it.
Oh, nice.
Can't go a show. We cannot go a show without dunking on cab. That's People need to start. They're announcing their shows in Mountain Time. Confuse the world. Yeah, that would be a great idea. See, Mountain. That would be 2 hours behind Eastern, if I remember correctly.
It'd be like a hill time.
All right, now give you them hill times, y'all.
That's where the bear starts fucking is. That's because it's my time zone.
Oh, we got a complaint in the chat.
Have you seen that movie? Like, I like that movie, but even still, have you seen that movie?
Does this go to those movies that are so bad it's good? Because
No, I just like the movie.
Oh,
It's not a good music, kids musical. It's not very great of a kids movie. Just dinosaurs eat Raisin Bran and get real smart, and then come to the future to have adventures.
What the hell are you talking about?
No, seriously, that's the whole point.
there is a movie called We're Back. It was like We're Back, a dinosaur story or something like that. It was an animated.
Yeah. Okay.
John Goodman, I think, is a T-Rex.
Yes.
You're telling me they actually ate Raisin Bran?
Yeah.
Yes, it was Raisin Brain. Brain specifically.
I missed you guys.
So all these dinosaurs got fed brain grain, and then they became real smart. But then there was an evil doctor that fed them a different other substance that turned them into
Back in the dinosaurs.
Back in the dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
I don't. He called it brain drain, but I don't remember what it was.
I'll go look.
So you get the carnivores and the herbivores are sitting around eating hot dogs together because why not?
Right.
And he's bringing them to the future so that they can hang out with this little old lady at the National History Museum and tell stories. And the entire time, the T-Rex is, playing golf and telling this to this little bird who's wanting to run away from home because he's tired of being babied by his mom.
The more you try to explain this movie, the more confusing it gets.
Yeah.
This is a hell of a rabbit hole.
I think I remember back when it was like there was commercials or something for it.
Oh yeah, it had the Happy Meal toys.
It had Happy Meal
yeah.
toys, but the bad guy was a carnival owner, and he was trying to get. He likes scaring people for whatever reason. It gets really convoluted really fucking quickly, and it's not a good movie at all. Oh.
I dodged a bullet not seeing that.
But no, seriously, it was brain drain. They ate fucking.
Sorry. Got to get a little laugh out of this one. We got a $2 super chat from Micah Curtis. Thank you, Micah. This is a grade 0.5, more stable than the Hawaiian Republican Party. Does anybody know that story? Piper, have you heard about that story? What happened?
I heard that shit happened, and what's his face was on the news.
Well, it can be summed up pretty easily. How do we sum that up?
Edwin Boyette was being Edwin Boyette. And
perfect, nailed it.
Yeah, I think I know where you're going with that, Xavier. So let me. I know where you're going. So you basically are saying.
Cocaine.
Yep.
That basically what you were saying? Yeah.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah. So basically, Edwin got on Twitter on the Hawaii's official Republican Party Twitter account, and started talking about QAnon shit.
Well, I didn't know that. I just knew he was on the news making his usual goofy, weird face. I didn't look into it. I did not. Wow.
And now he has been. He basically. Go ahead.
Wasn't it just something like QAnon loves America, like something like that?
It was something like that, yeah. And
they love America. They just love America maybe a little too much, and maybe not the way America wants to be loved.
Exactly. In 280 characters.
Yeah. And of course, we all know how Edwin likes to drone on about stuff. So
he definitely used every single one of those characters.
And what's funny about it is like that happened, and then basically he's been extricated from the Republican Party of Hawaii. He's okay. And remember, this is Hawaii. Hawaii is a very deep blue state. Right, is very Democrat, and is he somehow like the one little speck of red that was of the Republican Party of Hawaii? He is destroyed with one.
You know what I love is every time like we're getting ready to launch a new campaign, I'm like, I don't know if I can think of another funny pun for the 872 tier.
No,
And
but
he
you got
just
it
keeps
now, right?
he just keeps giving me material. Like,
The gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah. Oh, what can you call? What I'm trying to think what you can call it for the red key. That would be
yeah.
like it had to be something to do with politics. I mean, not like a deep political thing, but just some mean politic thing. Like
Right, like the Red
know?
Party Pack or something.
yeah, the red party.
Got him.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And then you can in the description it was like if you don't want to be kicked out of your own party.
Nailed it.
Oh man. That's hilarious. Holy crap. So deep breath, man. I missed this. This has been fun. So far. Okay, good night everybody. This has been a fun show. No. 10-minute show. We're out of here. But
out of here. Oh no.
Let's do something we haven't done in a long time and dunk on something. Do a little share screen here. I think most of y'all have heard about this today.
Mm-hmm. Let me see.
This.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that Friday.
Dr. Seuss.
Ah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't worry. I don't think this story is going anywhere for a little while. You can talk about it. It's gonna, this is gonna linger because there's actually now debates I'm seeing from that side of it's not enough.
Yeah,
we need to get rid of more books. Yeah, we need to
I've
get rid of
seen
more
plenty
books.
that were just like, obviously Dr. Seuss is not progressive, and we just need to ban all Dr. Seuss. And I'm like, God damn it, that's how I fucking learned how to read.
Yeah, Dr. Seuss is how I learned how to fucking read.
Mm-hmm.
Did I?
Hop on pop? Go figure.
Am I the only one that remembers like the Sneetches?
Well, you see, the problem is that the Sneetches at no point actually address their Starbelly privilege, and it also addresses some dangerous thoughts, like that everyone is the same, and that it really doesn't matter, and that's very dangerous.
I mean, but joking aside, the whole point of the Sneetches was showing that racism bad.
Yeah.
Because all they were doing was trying to what was it? The star on machine and the star off machine, right? It's like so they got a star on, so the Sneetches that had stars got mad that the ones that didn't have stars now have stars. It's like, oh wait a minute, they can't be equal. We had to be more equul. So they went and got their stars removed. So okay, now we're better than you because we don't have stars. So they just it became back and forth. I think it ended up like everybody just became.
The left hates it.
I think the true lesson there is that as long as there's racism, there is going to be someone there that's going to make a buck off of it. Like your race grifters or your lefty racial academics.
Mm-hmm.
As long as racists exist, somebody will find a way to make a buck off of it.
Instead of says Sneetches get Steeches.
It is kind of weird because, most of Dr. Seuss's books, if it wasn't just we're just making shit rhyme because fuck it, then most of the ones that kind of had like a plot or whatever were progressive ideals.
Yeah,
for the time.
I mean,
back when racism was bad.
Yeah.
Where this is all headed is like anything pre, like, let's say 2013 or 2014 is eventually going to be labeled problematic, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I think so.
Get this super chat from Dark Gift for $2. Thank you, sir. It says, "What's up, peeps? Welcome home. We appreciate you. Thank you so much."
Couldn't even get a third "What's up" for the reunion.
For the return show. Can't even get a third "What's up."
Couldn't even get a third "What's up."
Jesus, And Common Mark. I like this one, Common Mark. Is like, I learned to read from Dr. Seuss. Oh, that's why you're a Nazi racist itself. Well,
got him.
Freaking. I don't know how we recover from that one.
And to think that I saw on Mulberry Street, Dr. Seuss.
Seuss?
It's Seuss.
Seuss.
No, it's Seuss.
It's Seuss.
What?
No, it's
Seuss.
Seuss.
No, nobody has ever said Seuss. Where are you getting a Seuss from? Is this some Canadian thing?
No, it's Swiss. It's Dr. Seuss.
Mike, are you from Brooklyn?
Dr. Seuss. I'm going.
Do you like sun-voiced cookies too?
All I know is that word is written Seuss.
Yeah,
but it's Dr. Seuss.
Nobody.
And, I want to say,
if you want to die on this hill, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
And another $2 super chat from Dark Gift Comics where he gives us the third whistle.
Okay. I think what we fail to understand here is we could just say it's Seuss, or Mike will make us have sex with the bear.
This is true. I forgot about this. Mike is he's got them weird Native American shaman powers where he'll just say, "Hey, why don't you go fuck that bear?" And it's like, I don't know why, but I need to go fuck that bear. Oh Lord, Mike's pulling up. He's got receptacles. No.
Uh-oh.
It's still wrong though. It's like
That's not how it's spelled, or they wouldn't have to respell it.
Yeah.
Mike, are you from the Berenstain universe?
No,
I think
it
he
rhymes
is.
with voice. It's Dr. Seuss.
That's not how it works, though. Nobody
wrong,
has said.
Mr. Deuce.
There is
Mr.
nobody who has ever pronounced it, said his name in public or anywhere that says Dr. Seuss. Nobody.
If
That's
you
never
have a
happened.
voice,
We've all agreed on Seuss.
when you say it with your voice, you must say
meeting.
Seuss.
There was a meeting. We took notes.
Yeah.
It was quite short.
So that is a more
Hey,
proper.
Hey, let's call this guy Seuss. Okay.
Darth Podcast is that's properly German pronunciation. It might be. I ain't gonna deny that, but
That it still ain't how it's spelled. Damn it. Letters have sounds. Damn it.
I will say that I'll say it like that now. Now we're gonna have like a generation of kids now are gonna be calling Dr. Seuss because of Mike.
They're all scared of the bear.
Well,
It's the cake and the
You
hate.
probably think Betelgeuse is pronounced Betelgeuse. No.
I gotta go.
See ya, Mike. Mike Mercury, everybody.
I thought you had a book to sell. Not here.
Not like this. Not like this.
I'd rather it go under than sell it here.
I'll just take all the refunds now. I don't even care anymore. My love of comics.
You wound me.
My love of comics has just died just now. I'm done. Can't do it anymore. It's over. So anyway, I'm not share screen. Put that back up. So kind of. I mean, it's AP, so who gives a shit? 6 Dr. Seuss books. See, you got me doing it now.
call him Dr. Sauce. Really fuck people up.
Use your voice to say
That's what I'm
Seuss.
calling him. He's Dr. Sauce now.
Dr. Sauce. This is an old man just getting fucking drunk all the time. He just got
Yeah.
Dr. Sauce because he's always on the sauce. Yeah.
Explains all of his books.
I bet you I could write a book with only 43 words. Rah.
And he done did.
Exactly.
Because he's Dr. Sauce.
So Dr. Seuss books, including And to Think That I Saw It on the Mulberry Street and If I Ran the Zoo. I mean, honestly, those must be because I don't remember reading those as a kid.
Yeah.
Most of mine was
the lesser known Seuss's.
Yeah, most of mine was like Green Eggs and Ham, Cat in the Hat,
Yeah, the more kiddie ones. To think I saw it on Mulberry Street. It was pretty good, but it was long-winded.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember if I ran the zoo.
So yeah, let's see. These books portray people in ways that are hurtful and wrong. And this is their capitulation, essentially. Dr. Seuss Enterprises told the Associated Press in a statement that coincided with the late author's and illustrator's birthday. Ceasing sales of these books is the only part of our commitment and our broader plan to ensure Dr. Seuss Enterprises their catalog represents and supports all communities and families. The other books affected
I have
are...
a question. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember him writing books that often about people. Usually it's about critters.
Yeah. I saw somewhere, I don't know if it'll be mentioned in this article, but somewhere they mentioned that there's actually been I think it's not that big, but people have been trying to get the Cat in the Hat taken down.
Oh, well, I guess that had people in it. To think that I saw it on Mulberry Street had it's about a kid. Actual human-looking kid.
Well, even in the Cat in the Hat, they're kind of like non-human humans.
Sure.
Yeah.
I was gonna say This is like all it's going to take is some idiot pulling the whole Lord of the Rings thing with the orcs, where they start like, comparing like the critters in the other Dr. Seuss books to like racial stereotypes, and like the whole thing's just going to crumble in on itself.
Yeah. Speaking of the orcs, the orcs, they're known for pillaging and burning things down, and doing terrible things to women. Why the comparison to black people? I mean,
Right, exactly.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to really say there, academic?
Yeah,
tell us how you really feel.
They have found a very clever way to not only be the racists they actually are, but to then project onto other people. No, you.
Tolkien had to be racist. Do you remember what year he was born? Like early 1900s. Yeah, everyone was racist then. Notes. That's how you know.
I mean, hold on a second. Let me do something here. Oh man, that's very tiny. Let's try that again. I haven't wanted senior moment here.
Sauce. It's actually on their side. He had cartoons, booty blasting, America First stuff. No, that's what I was saying earlier. Is his stuff that has ever had a message has always had a progressive message. Like he's been a progressive lefty dude. So it's really weird that they're going after him.
It's because he's not progressive enough. He's not a communist.
Yeah,
that's what it. Remember, it's not enough to be progressive. You must be progressive enough. And the goalpost always moves, so it's impossible.
I ain't breaking anything. I was just looking up stuff. The thing is, if we're doing this, we're going back in his past. I think they didn't mention because he did like some propaganda material before he started doing, the actual books and stuff like that, which he apologized for. I might add, he actually apologized for and understood why. It was offensive and things like that. One of the reasons why he did books like, the Sneetches and things like that, to show the difference, to show that there is problems like that, but we can work past them if we actually just talk and pay attention, So, because my thing is, who's going to be next. Because if we're going back to the past, for cancellation, then I mean, I'm just saying.
Right? Right?
I'm just saying.
I hate to tell you about a movie coming out in about 3 years.
A movie that's going to bomb completely because nobody's going to go see it.
Yep.
Well, that's a good segue, Mike, because guess what I had up on the next? No, I'm coming up next.
Oh boy.
This.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got this now. Superman reboot in the works at Warner Brothers with Ta-Nehisi Coates writing, J.J. Abrams producing.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Night, everybody.
You know what that means? It's going to be very terrible and woke and lots of lens flare.
Yep.
Lots and lots and lots of lens flare.
They just tried to cancel Helen Keller. Yeah.
So now you have to weigh in your head, like, what means more to Coates? Like replacing an American icon or keeping the American icon and just taking the piss out of him for 2 hours?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I mean, because if he screws up Superman, he'll never work in the town again. Especially, as badly as Warner and AT&T need that money.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
This could be one of those things where, I can get my message across, or I can never work in this town again.
Right.
And these are the kind of people that can make that happen. Choices.
Yeah, and as you said, like Warner's really needs a hit. Well, they need a bunch of hits right now.
Yeah, they're gonna have to string a few together for right now. Just remember that the guy they're getting to write the Superman movie also wrote Captain America for a little while.
Yes,
and has been quoted as saying, called 9/11 responders menaces to nature.
Wow.
You know,
yeah.
Fuck this guy. I don't give a fucking shit. I crying out fucking loud. Holy fuck. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, he didn't apologize for that, did he?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I mean, here's some of the quotes from his movie. From his book here. It's like, they were not human to me, Coates wrote in his book, Between the World and Me, about the emergency responders who rushed into the World Trade Center on September 11th. Black, white, or whatever. They were menaces of nature. They were the fire, the comet, the storm, which could, with no justification, shatter my body. In the same book, Coates referred to white America as a syndicate designed to dominate and control our bodies.
Jeez.
I guess send these quotes over to who runs AT&T right now.
I mean, they don't care though. That's the thing. They don't care. This doesn't matter. Things like this they don't care about. Dang, Serena. What's up, everyone? Are we getting the We Was Kang Superman? Why?
We was Kryptonians and shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Damn it.
It's based on the one that was based on Obama.
When someone like a Cornell West calls this guy a disgrace, it's like you would think Warner's would take the hint.
Yeah. And Mike has a message for you, Xavier. He says, Xavier, have you read his Captain America? He doesn't give a flying fuck about that. This is going to turn Soups into a DNC pamphlet. Pretty much.
They do more than that, actually. I'm sure
it's going to
make sure to extra shit on anybody they can.
Man, somebody must have been watching your stream earlier, Xavier. Creative Point 5 is back. Dance.
Yeah. I beat Halo today on Legendary.
He did. He did it.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
Piper, you missed it, though, because there was a part, he was like, feet away from finishing the game at one point. And Dick, Killer Tofu, he was with him, and he was like, you did it. And he dies, and he said, you didn't do it. And he, all of a sudden, you hear this guttural thing from Xavier. He just goes,
Damn it.
I'm going to clip it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm going to clip it. I'm going to add it to the archive, but I'm going to put his picture over it. And it's just like, it's going to be like screen shaking when he's doing it. Like,
yeah, no,
I
wanted to pop in, but I was doing something while he was doing that.
I was 5 feet away from the fucking zone.
Yeah, just literally like, it triggers the cutscene with, he was literally a foot away and then died. Was it a time? Was it the time limit that got you, or is it just like a random shot got you?
Somebody shot me.
Let's see. This film is going to bomb, and Zack Snyder's Justice League will crush it. Hard boiled. You, dude, you got it. You got to get over it, man. Zack Snyder's not a good director. I'll say it right here. He's not a good director. He's going to hate me for that, but I love you, though, Hardboiled. I get it. But he does ask a good question here. So what's worse, Bendis Soups or Tennessee Coats?
Yes.
That's going to be a...
Yes.
Yes. That's the question. Your answer is yes. I don't know. I mean, Bendis's run was terrible. But this is Coates.
I think Superman could at least survive Bendis's run.
Right.
Yeah. This is going to be a movie.
Yeah.
This is going to be a movie. That's what people need to realize. This is not just going to be a comic. Comics, you can kind of write. Anybody who's like read comics for long enough or write it, you can write around a problem.
This is the kind of thing that can actually damage Superman as a property.
Yeah.
Right.
Comics, just this run doesn't count. We don't talk about this run. We don't talk about this run. We don't talk about this run.
Yeah.
All right. Because this happened and now this run never happened.
Yep. It's kind of like I'll use Fantastic Four for an example. In one arc, at the end of it, you kill Reed Richards, right? Well, so the next writer comes in and says, oh, great, I don't have fucking Reed Richards. Thanks, guy. So he has to go and write Reed Richards back in somehow.
Right.
But you can write it around it, Big budget things like movies, if it's a different if they do it like Michael B. Jordan had a good idea. You know, when he always talked about Black Superman, he says Black Superman is fine, but it has to be multiverse Black Superman. It can't be.
Right.
It can't be just like Clark Kent but black. You know.
Yeah.
It has to be another version from another universe Superman. And that's what Michael B. Jordan was. You know, that's what he wanted if they ever wanted to do like quote Black Superman. You know. And I'd be down for that because I'm all for different takes. You know, different takes are fine. Of course, my always thing is why do Black Superman when you got what's his name from the Milestone universe?
Static Shock.
Well, you got Static
Icon, right?
Icon, yeah. You've got Icon, and then remember in some of the since they merged Milestone kind of with DC, they've kind of said Icon might be Kryptonian. You know. Or at least, some way of being, in the way. Yeah, so why can't you use Icon? Or as Micah says, John Henry Irons is sitting there with this awesome character and it's being ignored, Remember, to be on par with the gods, basically John Henry Irons is their version of Iron Man. He built a suit. I mean, let's see. Question: will he do Clark Kent? Well, see, the thing is, Ta-Nehisi Coates, he's one of those guys. He wants to erase things. He doesn't want to make things. He doesn't want to try new things, right? Mm-hmm. So this will definitely be an erasure.
It'll also be very mean-spirited. At some point, he'll get knocked around and he'll get crashed into a fucking tombstone or something, and you'll be able to make out the Kents on it.
Yeah. Like I've destroyed the Kents.
Or he'll crash and explode the Kent farmhouse in the middle of a battle.
It says, and Lakeem, I'm kind of glad you're watching, brother. Says, as a black man myself, this pandering, not quality. Exactly. I know there's established black soups. That's what we were talking about with Michael B. Jordan. That's the one he wanted to portray if there ever was going to be a portrayal of a black Superman.
Yeah, not rebooting Clark Kent, which is what it sounds like they're trying to do instead. It says that DC would, if they did that, normies would say that DC is just copying Marvel's Spider-Verse. DC hasn't had any qualms about copying Marvel's everything, so
right,
and vice versa. I mean, and that's been going on for 60 years at this point.
I'd also like to remind you that's what got him in this trouble to begin with. They wanted the Avengers, but they didn't want to do all the groundwork that it takes to get the Avengers.
Yeah, so they just slapped together Justice League and
2 movies is enough. All right, let's go.
Right. They were like, what if we just had our own Civil War and then just went right into like the Avengers? And it's like, no.
Let's do everything opposite of. We'll build it backwards.
Let me tell you, it's not easy being a DC fan.
Build backwards better.
Oh God.
Build backwards better. Instead of that they couldn't afford Ryan Johnson. Ryan Johnson was our first choice, but he was unavailable, so we got J.J. Abrams. That's just as bad.
He's unavailable because he's still holding out for that Star Wars trilogy that's never going to happen.
Right.
So I'm confused. Is A.H. fired or not? What A.H.? I don't understand.
You might mean Amber Heard. I heard that she actually is in trouble now. If that's what he's saying.
Yeah, I heard she got fired for being fat. She's fat!
I don't know. I don't care. To me, from now until eternity, she will always be Amber Turd.
Mm-hmm.
Like it will never not be Amber Turd at this point. Like,
yeah, I think that a lot of her antics are actually finally starting to come and back and bite her in the ass, and I think she cannot be in the next movie.
Yeah, it was a fundraiser, right? Like, there's proof that she siphoned off of the funds for it. Something like that.
Yeah, they found out that none of the funds went where they were supposed to go.
They went into her fucking pocket.
Yeah, so she's in big trouble.
And just handing off the money is not going to help her any because, that's quite a bit of fucking money that she shoved right into her pocket.
Mm-hmm. I mean, why would she do that? It doesn't make any sense, None of what some of these people do make any sense, honestly. Let's see here. Amber had too many donuts.
Amber Curd.
Amber Curd! That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. Amber curd.
Yeah.
Too many donuts. Amber curd. But can you imagine, like, you don't like your spouse so much that you just shit in the bed, like
On your own side?
On your own side too, not even on his side.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
she
the
did.
thing. Like, she crapped on her own side instead of on his side.
If you're gonna
That'll
do
show
it
him.
on the dude's pillow. Like, come on, like a cat.
That's like, I'm gonna show my work. I'm gonna show my work. I'm gonna go take a shit on the desk, and you do it on your own desk.
Yeah.
You know, like, well, you just good job, I guess.
I love that footage that came out, like, I think it was like 2 weeks ago now, of like she's recording him in secret on her phone, and she's trying to goad him to like piss him off and get him into a fight.
Yeah.
And the second he notices the phone, he's like, "What's up with this?" And like she grabs it, and before she stops recording, she's like laughing about trying to set him up, and everyone's still in her corner.
Yeah, that's the fact that there are still people in her corner at all. Is just.
This is the kind of shit that laws get passed for over.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the problem.
I can't wait for Amber's Law to come out.
Oh, God.
The Amber Law.
The Amber.
You've heard of Amber Alert. Now, Amber Law.
From the makers of Amber Lamps.
Oh, that poor guy.
That's a pretty good one. I'm so mad at you. You literally make me shit my pants. Amber Heard, maybe.
Allegedly.
Maybe marking her own. I mean, dogs mark their own territory by pissing. They don't. Well, I guess
Yeah,
shitting
they don't.
kind of marking your territory, but most of it is pissing.
Well, the thing is that, you know, if a dog drops a deuce, there's a good chance another dog will come around and eat it.
Yeah. Did she expect, like,
She was
Johnny
just
Depp
being
to eat
polite. Yeah.
Well, she is a white woman.
Oh, no.
Why white women never relax? Oh man, let's see. What are we doing now? Oh yeah, let's. It's like I don't even know who that. How do you Ming Hella? I don't even know how you pronounce that name. No plot yet, no attachments. Despite the fact that we've heard how Henry Cavill is eager to get back into the Cape, I don't think you're going to see.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, you're not going to see Henry Cavill in this movie. That's not happening. Coates is attached to a Ryan Coogler directed drama feature entitled "Wrong Answer" about a math teacher in Atlanta who is scandalized when he looks to get funding for his school by altering his students' test scores. Michael Jordan is attached to "Wrong Answer." If it's Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan is attached to that movie. I mean, that's just the way it is, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. My screen went black. Give me just a second.
Oh, no.
You got.
Nah, it happens sometimes. It thinks I'm like in some weird sleep mode, so my screen goes into sleep mode, and so I have to fiddle around with it. It's not just like turning my mouse on. I actually have to like change the settings a little bit, but it's back now. That's a good question. Last I checked, Piper was a white woman, unless you're not telling us. But she's got Indian blood.
I answered that in the chat, but yeah.
You got Indian blood in you, though, right? Like,
Yep.
So.
Yeah, visually, I look white as fuck. But that's thanks to the ginger gene that some white fucking person went and inserted in our bloodline. But
you know what? One thing that's not in our bloodline, right? Since we brought up white women who are Indians,
fat broads and horse-faced lesbians.
None of those and none of her. We do not share any genetics. Genetically, I'm actually way more Cherokee than any of the Dutch people that managed to slip in there.
Coates attached to Ryan Coogler is the same relationship as a leech to a shark.
Yep.
Woo.
The thing is, like, Ryan Coogler's done some good movies, you know? And they're not all like, woke. It's not like woke crap, like he did like Creed,
Yeah, Creed is like one of my favorites.
Yeah. I didn't think I would like Creed, but then I was like, man, Creed was awesome.
Oh, man, it's so good. And I like 2 a lot, too. They bring back Drago and his son.
Yeah, that was actually good. I was like wondering how they would do it. They did it really well. And that's what, gave Sly the impetus to do a director's cut of Rocky IV.
Yeah, that I'm not so crazy about.
He was talking about taking out the robot. It's like, no, don't.
The robot's what makes it, man. Like that robot represents the excess of the '80s. Like that's why he has to go to Russia and like rebuild himself from the ground up and prove himself all over again.
Yeah. Exactly.
But that's also why he went fucking broke in Rocky 5 because Paulie spent all his money on the fucking robot.
Right.
Well, also, you know, and can we all say that like Rocky 4 is probably the most American movie ever made? Like,
yeah, it is. It's got what, like 3 or 4 montages in it?
Yeah, 3 or 4 montages. One of them is literally James Brown singing "Living in America" with Carl Weathers dancing to the ring. I mean, come on.
You've also got that weird breakup montage between him and Apollo Creed. Because
was that in 4?
Yeah, that's in 4 because that's after he died. And the montage after that is less I miss you. It's more like it's a breakup.
Mm-hmm. Like you left me here.
Yeah.
Good kind of thing.
Come back to me. I can change.
I'm very disappointed. Oh, yeah, there you go. I'm very disappointed Hearts on Fire isn't in Creed 2. I just wanted a montage like after, you know, he got beat up. Like he actually gets in. He goes finds like Sly's old Trans Am and just like goes and
right
down the street.
Takes a long drive.
No easy way out. He's going like 100 miles an hour. Then he runs into traffic and he's just like, okay, this is kind of disappointing. Oh God, hard-boiled. Look, I'm going to explain this to you.
I was about to say he is like really stuck on that. Like,
I'm going to explain this to you. I cannot be surprised by Zack Snyder's Justice League because I have seen Zack Snyder's other movies. I am not a fan of some of Zack Snyder. I will say I like 300, and I kind of like Watchmen. You know, there were some things I didn't like about it, but you know, overall, Watchmen was okay. I didn't like Superman or Man of Steel. I didn't like Man of Steel. I wasn't a fan of Batman vs Superman. And don't tell me that you got to watch the director's cut because here's how I say this about director's cuts. And I'm not coming down on you. This is just my opinion. Because you know I like you hardball. I like you a lot. You're a good dude. But Lord of the Rings and the whole trilogy are great movies. The director's cut / extended editions make those better.
I fell asleep in the middle of Two Towers. And Fellowship, I saw it theatrically. I had to take breaks from the movie. I actually had to go outside and wait 5 minutes and come back in. The extended version, I sat there and I had a great time.
Mm-hmm. Because the extended version of Two Towers has one of my favorite lines in it. You know, when you know how Legolas and Gimli are counting up their, you know, how many people they kill, you know? And, you know, he said, you know, Gimli won, you know, and then Legolas supposedly killed the one that he was sitting on. And he said, he was already dead. He's like, he was twitching. He was twitching because he had my axe in his nervous system.
I'm not getting involved with this, but I love Zack Snyder.
Well, it was good to have Mike Murphy on tonight.
Yep,
We will
I gotta go.
We'll see you later. No, the thing is, to each their own. If people like Zack Snyder, fine. If you want, it's like I said it a few months ago. I'm glad they're doing the Snyder Cut. In all honesty, because you know it's giving the fans what they wanted. You know, I mean, I'm all for that.
Yeah. Like I don't give the guy a complete free pass. I mean, you know, stuff like what was it? Sucker Punch is it's garbage. But yeah, like a big fan of Watchmen, and like if we're being completely honest, like Man of Steel is the Superman movie I wanted since I was a kid. Just like okay, let's just go into blasphemy territory. Even as a kid, I didn't like the Donner Superman film. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the white motif, like just like the Fortress of Solitude and like what Krypton was and all the crystals and shit. I didn't like Marlon Brando as Jor-El. Just everything about it, even as a kid, I was like, nuh-uh. And like how they didn't know what a superhero movie should be, so they were just literally making stuff up as they went along so that they could like have plot, like I don't know, like now he's gonna like spin backwards the planet and make time reverse itself. Like even as a kid that stuff didn't connect with me, but like watching Man of Steel, go ahead.
Yeah, especially when you find out from, when you hear about like Superman 2 that whole time, turn back time thing was originally supposed to be for Superman 2.
Right.
It was supposed to be a different ending for 1, and then 2 was. And I think it was in 2 that Lois was supposed to quote die.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I
then,
actually just got the Donner cut, so I'll be watching that for like the first time ever.
It's really good.
Okay.
Honestly, it does add some things to it, and it makes it feel like a better movie. There's just one thing that they've cut out of every version since, and I remember seeing it. I thought was the most hilarious thing I ever seen. There's this part in Superman 2 that they cut out. It was in the theatrical version, but every other release afterwards, they cut it out. Mm-hmm. It's, when they go into the White House, right? When they invade the White House.
Yeah.
There's a part where Zod picks up a machine gun and starts shooting it, and he has the best look on his face. He is the happiest man on earth. He is like shooting. I'm going to find that clip. I mean, I might get in trouble, but it is just so funny. But
yeah, man. So I mean, as an adult, like Selena had never seen the Donner film, so we watched it a couple months ago. And as an adult, like I can respect it for like a piece of like pop culture history and Americana. But yeah, just like all the like Snyder super violent, super over the top, super grandiose, dramatic stuff that people hate. I love all that stuff injected into the Superman mythos, like Jor-El riding around on a dragon and like stealing a crystal skull with like DNA information. Like that's art, man. Like I loved all that shit.
All right, I ain't gonna play it with sound. I'm just gonna show it. All right, here you go. Watch this. Just look at the look on his face.
Oh no!
Isn't that the funniest thing you ever seen? He's like, I gotta go. Look at this. It's great.
Great. That's great. That would never fly today.
Never.
Machine gun.
It's like, machine gun. They have very odd weapons on the planet Houston.
Rocket launcher.
Mm-hmm. Why does everyone hate Napoleon Dynamite? Well, I mean, I don't think. Were we talking about Napoleon?
I don't.
No,
but I can explain why people don't like it. It was really popular at a really bad time in everybody's lives, and it became popular with all the wrong types of people, and they just repeated the goddamn jokes ad infinitum. So it just kind of ground it in the dirt.
He's mimicking Anthony's sucker punch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
It pays to read.
Okay, I sometimes. Once in a while, maybe not. Does that mean take the L? Take the L means take the loss, and it's something I got messing around with Hardball the other day about something. I said. Because when they hired Ta-Nehisi Coates and J.J. Abrams, I said, dude, because he was trying, to his credit, like I said, he's a fan, so, and he was saying, it's like, oh, it's a multiverse, it's not going to affect the mainline stuff and blah, blah, blah. So take the L.
Like, yes, it is, man.
Yeah,
this is the new mainline.
Yeah, take the L. Like I'm telling you, I mean, they're already saying, like, the Snyder Cut is ending on a cliffhanger that will never be propagated. It's never going to happen. There will be no more Justice League movies by Zack Snyder. That's it. It's over. There, you talked about multiverse. No, this is your universe now. You,
right.
you will have a Ta-Nehisi Coates Superman. That's the. Why don't just Ta-Nehisi Coates at this point just play? Just let him play Superman. I mean, at this point, just you be Superman. Just do it.
And it's like the whole thing about how they keep trying to like jumpstart that Flash movie and like that's just going to rewrite everything. Like I think at this point they're just saying that like they're never going to make that Flash movie. They're just going to move ahead and do hand wavy stuff whenever there's continuity issues. Like they don't care.
Yeah. I just need Continuity issue. Yeah, that's right. Now there are continuity issues. Oh, multiverse. Just
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, multiverse. Whatever. Doesn't mean anything. Multiverse.
Right, because the thing that stuck out to me when they confirmed that they were going to put out the Snyder cut is I'm like, even if they do, they're still going with Whedon's crap as like the main story because Aquaman came out after Justice League and they reference all the stuff that happened in that version of Justice League.
Yeah. But it's just one of those things. Like I said, they kind of built it backwards.
Right.
Which. I think if you had gone like, Superman, obviously you got to do Superman first, right? You got to do Superman first. So, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, I'm not saying you have to do all of them. Not all, as I call 7, because, usually Justice League's going to have 7 members, right? So not all 7 need a movie, but you need to have at least 4 or 5 of the main characters that are going to be the main characters, the main driving force, I mean,
and then whatever ones are lingering before you head into Justice League, if they're popular enough in Justice League, you could maybe test the waters with like giving them their own movies.
Yeah. And I'm going to say this, and it's not as a dig on, like I said, I'm not getting the whole thing with Ray Fisher and all that stuff because that's a totally different ball of wax, and I don't want to wade into those waters. But there's never going to be a time where you can convince me that Cyborg belongs in the Justice League.
Right. No, I agree.
I mean, you have a perfectly good character. I've always said Martian Manhunter is a perfectly good character. They'll say, okay, but yeah, he was this character. He was in this movie. I don't care. He wasn't Martian Manhunter.
Right.
If he was hiding, fine. But we should have a scene where he actually shows who he is, that he is the Martian Manhunter. He's John Jones. I want to see John Jones. So let's see. Zack's original plan was. I like how you always have an excuse, hard-boiled for terrible shit to happen. It's like, look, he wanted to do this, okay, but he didn't do it. So. Yeah, and like Micah said, Justice League without Green Lantern is just wrong.
Yes, it is.
Any Green Lantern. You have 3 at least, 3 or 4 on Earth that you could choose from, right? You could do Hal, you could do John, you could do Kyle, you could do even
Jessica.
Guy. Jessica, you could do Jessica Cruz. I mean, just a Green Lantern. Give us a Green Lantern, right? Just give us a Green Lantern. It's okay. It's like, oh, man, they showed a Green Lantern in one scene. Yeah, but it wasn't what we were. Right. We need a Lantern as a member of the, Justice League, not the. Whatever. It doesn't matter anymore. Nothing matters. Let's talk about Deepwell. Let's talk about Deepwell. I heard a rumor that you're closing this out soon.
Yeah, 8 more days, man. It's time. Okay. Like we're past the halfway point in production, and like with everything, that's about when I like getting a print tally.
Yep.
But yeah, so 8 more days, and probably after that, Raphael's going to need another 2 months to knock out, the back third of the book, and while he's doing that, I'll be doing the last bit of coloring on God's Fear Me and pre-press stuff, and then fulfillment.
Now you said 8 more days. What date is that?
That is March 10th.
March 10th. Okay. Change this in because I had made a banner for you.
I thought it was March 5th.
I thought it was March 5th.
Yeah, it was, but then we had an ice storm that knocked out everything for a week. So I lost basically a week of work and time to promote. So I extended another 5 days.
That's fine.
That's fine. And so you've got, I think with Deepwell, you got a couple more stretch goals. I know you would like to hit.
Yeah, the biggest one for me is I really want to try to hit that 14K mark so that we can unlock the epilogue, the 4-page epilogue by Peter Gilmore. That's the big one.
I've heard of that guy. Heard he's a pretty good artist.
He's pretty great, man. He likes drawing. He likes drawing boobies.
Like that, like those right there.
Yep.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I hope. I mean, you're not too far off. I mean,
it's
doable.
We're 50 away from 13, and the quickest way would be if a high backer would be generous enough to pick up the Drogas Blancos tier.
Yeah, let's look at that. This one right here, Drogas Blanco, which is translated to
white drugs.
Yes. That'll never not be funny. So you got Drogas Blanco, and like it basically that comes with everything.
Everything plus a couple exclusive, just like what we did with Gods Fear Me. So you'll be getting everything from the swag bag. You'll be getting the mail-in cover. You'll be getting a proof copy, of which there's only going to be 5 in existence. You'll also be getting an original 11 by 17 illustration drawn by me, painted by Selena. And you'll be getting the final page hand-drawn and sent to you by Raphael himself, which is big because he's a digital artist. So this is one of the rare pieces that's actually going to be hand-drawn.
Nice.
Very cool. But yeah, I wanted to point that out first because that's just I love it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Like, and then of course you got your different tiers. I mean, you've gone over this ad infinitum.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's the swag. There's the book with the prequel story. If you just want the story, we have combos for all the different versions. Like if you want 2 copies of the book, 1 of each for each alternate cover. The mail-in exclusive is its own tier because that was introduced way late in the campaign. Basically, when all the backers were like, "What are you doing?" Like, I want that as a cover. Me and John figured out a way to make that happen.
Right. Then of course, you got Preston's. I think you told me one time that like no matter what book you do, you're going to have a Preston alternate cover.
Yeah. I flat out told him after we did this one together. I was like, "You're our alternate artist as long as you want to, work with us." And like he's happy to stick around.
Oh yeah, he's good. I mean, and he's always he's very matter of fact when it comes to like getting his stuff done. It was like the funniest thing. I've told this story before, but I'm gonna mention it again. Is like when we were trying to come up with poses for the Peregrine cover. Obviously, Preston must know us well enough to know that, like, if I don't, like, put a final on this, I'm never going to get nothing done.
Yeah.
Because we had us, like, us 3 in a DM. It was me, Xavier, and Piper. And, okay, he gave us 3 sketches. He said, okay, pick 2. And I said, okay. And I said, I think me and Piper both said 1 and 3, right?
Yeah.
And basically, he said, whoever whichever one gets the most is going to be, that's the one I pick. That's the one you're going to pick, right?
Yeah.
And and then Xavier comes in. He goes 2 and 1, and we're like, mother. And then we were like, I think we went back and forth a little bit, and then finally, I think we finally said one of us said. Like Xavier might have said, I can see 2 working, and then Preston went, 2 it is, going to work.
Yeah, that sounds like my guy.
Yeah. I mean, I get where, because especially with like, for us when he was doing a painting, you got a timetable and you got to jump on that kind of thing,
Yeah, and I can guarantee you, whichever one you picked, he was happy with. Like, there's this trick that I learned, as a freelancer from Mike Mignola. He was like, I don't understand illustrators who do thumbnails for stuff that they don't want to draw because your client will always pick that one. just send them stuff that you want to draw and let them pick from that. Like
there was one that was like really close to getting picked. It was really good, but I think we said that might be a little too much booba.
Yeah, it was out of character for her. It was kind of problem. It looked great, but it was kind of out of character for her.
It's almost like that's impossible.
It was almost like if I had extra money, I would just get you to draw that, do that one too.
That's for me.
Yeah. It's like this is going on my wall. But it was kind of like and he sold it on an art stream. A couple months back, but it was a great sketch, like I said. And if it had been something for like a pinup book or something like that, right. You know what I mean? It probably would have been perfect. But for what we were trying to do, it's like, okay, we'll just leave it like it is.
Yeah, and man, like Preston, like he's such a good guy, and like he genuinely cares about all these campaigns that he works on. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like 2 times over now with the covers he's done for us. He's like, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna list the cover for sale, and here's how we're gonna divvy up the money, and X percentage will go towards the campaign, and I'll take this much. Like, he genuinely wants the people that he works with to succeed, and
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I noticed that right off out the gate with him. So no, he's always going to be working with us.
Oh yeah, and he's always quick to tell. He gives his insights on what? Oh, wait a minute. Hey, buddy. Glad to see you. Glad to see your work. Oh,
Ooh.
that's a good sign because I was about to tell you get back to work. He's working on the colors for the final trading card. So that will be the last piece of art I believe we need.
Nice.
Then we get it formatted for the card, and then I'll have all 3 cards. I can get those printed, and it will be good to go. I'm going to tell this story live because I don't care. It's just funny. So over the weekend, I decided, okay, I need to order some supplies, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I found a good price on some, backing boards, so I got those for a good price. And I was looking around because, when you've got over 1,000 books you got to ship out, you need a lot of poly bags, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I found a really good place. I said, oh, good. They got, I can buy them in 1,000 pack bulk, I was like, great.
Yeah.
Put it in the order. I was like, all right, thing's great. This morning, got an email. Yeah, they're on back order. I'm like,
that's the worst.
It's like, I wanted to say, damn you, Comicsgate, you're buying all the poly bags.
Yeah, dude, I love that. Like, we all have our own like suppliers and like places that we go through for certain fulfillment needs. Like, hey, I know this guy. Do you want but don't share the info. Like, I love that we're at that point. Yeah.
Like, look, I got a good hit. Okay, you're gonna check it out, right? And it's like you show it, and then next thing you know,
nobody, or they'll sell out.
Right.
Don't tell nobody till I get mine.
Yeah. All right. Once I get my order, then you can tell everybody. I don't care at that point. But yeah, I'm like, oh, because you know how it is when you order bulk anything. Mm-hmm. You can't just buy okay, I might need 1,500 bags and boards, right?
Right. Right.
But you can't buy 1,500. You got to buy 2,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the way it is. So basically, right now I got 2,000 boards coming with no bags. I'm just gonna tape the post to the boards. I am kidding. Anybody who's listening, I am kidding. That's not what I'm going to do.
There's still always the freezer bag option.
I thought about that. I was like, well, considering I don't know if you saw Lidl on Twitter, she had a little problem with her. She got some original art, and apparently they put it in the river because
that's what it looked like.
Yeah, because it was wet.
It's like I said, that's like the post people here. They couldn't just put it on my porch by the door. They had to put it at the edge of the porch that gets the rain.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure they actually throw it at my porch. Like a newspaper.
You heard it here at Grade 8.5. You heard it here first. Grade 8.5 are going to use Ziploc bags. Heard it here. Ziploc bags.
I mean, in a way, like you said, they do offer more protection. It's just I guess it's presentation.
Yeah.
It's a little weird. Miss Serena's got it for $4.99. Thank you so much. Is an art piece from a well-known artist recommended for a first-time campaign? I was thinking about adding art prints and posters to my campaign. Okay, I'm going to give you a good piece of advice. If you're going to do posters, sell them.
Right.
Don't give them away. Sell them. Not that I don't appreciate everybody who's bought our book, and I don't, do not mind at all sending y'all posters, because that's what we agreed to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, sell the posters. As far as art goes, I mean, most people at the art, especially like sketches or, pages, go really good. And depending on, it depends on how much you charge, obviously. Because you got to look at it like you paid for the art, then you got to make some money on the art,
Right. Yeah.
So I will say this, because say like a well-known artist, it helps.
Yeah.
It helps because you're tying a name that people recognize to names that people might not.
Yeah, sure. And plus, it might be a situation where it's like, it's well known versus good. You might have like a page from your thing. And it's like, oh, I'm going to sell this page.
And
the
if
original page or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and if nothing else, like you'll at least possibly, get collectors of that artist's work to have interest in your book.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's all good. I mean, like I have, we had original art on ours, and it wasn't from the artist; it was from Preston.
Yeah.
We sold the sketch, and the painting is still for sale. By the way, if anybody wants it,
buy it.
Yes, buy it right now.
Otherwise, one of us will have to fight.
There will be we will schedule a death match.
Bear will referee.
No, it may or may not involve flaming knives.
Right. You don't want to know what happens to the loser.
I don't want to have to explain to the cops where the graded .5 crew went. Not a very good liar.
Spoon with the bear.
Loser has to spoon the bear. And we will battle with poorly photoshopped knives. I ain't gonna get no more into that. Don't worry.
They're super sharp.
Super sharp.
Who I am doesn't matter. What only matters is editing this knife.
They can cut through leather. So watch out.
Twice. Yeah. We'll tell you off the air, Mike. You're wondering what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Send you a tale.
Oh, he's got a serious topic. How far along is Peregrine?
Have you not been paying attention?
Well, I haven't made an update recently.
Well, you know what? You know what I'm going to do, right? Give me a second.
Put your pants back on, mister. This is no time for that.
Look, don't you tell me what the fuck to do. If I want to take my damn pants off, it's my damn business. You got that? Yeah, I thought so.
This is no time to be playing with your matrices of leadership.
Matrices.
Your matrices.
Diddle 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 diddle.
He said this isn't the time.
No.
Oh yeah, time to light this darkest hour now.
Oh my god. Like I'm having PTSD flashbacks.
Is that something you've experienced? Somebody playing with their matrices?
Oh no.
Okay. You doing okay there, big guy?
Oh. Is this working? Yeah. There it is. Okay, let me.
There we go.
What are we doing?
What?
What's going on?
I'm confused.
You're confused.
Well, greetings.
Your mom's confused.
When you're insulting my mother, you're not hurting me.
How long do you keep a campaign open for $1.99? It's like, how long do you keep a campaign open?
Till you're ready to go to print.
That's pretty much it. As long as you've got everything squared away, might as well go ahead and shut it down. And but of course, build hype for when you shut down. Because that's a big help too.
Is that a good time to start doing that?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
children,
we are getting ready to shut down Peregrine completely in the next 2 to 3 weeks. We're gonna have that final date for you, maybe later this week, maybe. And we are excited to announce there's going to be a big stream for it. I will be playing live from start to finish Ocarina of Time.
It
gets better. It gets very much better. As soon as I hit the end credits, Peregrine goes off the market. This is your last chance. Also, come and hang out and watch me suffer. Playing one of the debatably best games of all time.
Yes.
I say debatably because some people say yes, some people say no, and I'm not looking to start that fight.
All right. Now that I finally got what I wanted, it took it a minute to load. So you're wondering, The question was, how far along is Peregrine? That far along.
That is
This
the
far
That's right
along.
in the top left.
This far
no
along.
more. No more than that. No more than that.
No. We're going to show them some.
Stop!
Look.
No.
Look at
Stop
it.
it!
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
It's all there. Just trust
Yeah.
me.
You wanted to know. He now he knows, right? But yeah, so
Now
yeah,
he knows.
the book is done. The book is done. It just needs to be printed.
Mhm.
That's the long short of it. Oh no.
I had that before.
Open! Damn it, open!
Yeah.
Prime, you said would lighten my darkest hour. It's okay, Magnus. You're just tired.
Let's see. Apparently, I've got a DM. Apparently, something that Mark showed you the other day, Piper.
Yeah. My memory is awesome. I cannot. Oh, now I know what it is. My memory really is awesome. Yeah, this is good stuff.
Oh, this is a Reddit thing?
Something like that.
Okay, yeah, it's like a little video. Okay, hold on, let me.
Yeah, it's,
I'll put it up here because we can always use good laugh, right?
Did you know that there's a CEO of chess?
Yeah, apparently there's a CEO of chess.
Yeah, I learned that on Mark's stream.
Did you know? And the thing is, I can hear Mark saying it right now. Did you know there's a CEO of chess like
like
that
game.
All right, let's see. Share screen.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, so I guess I'm playing this video, huh?
Yeah. Y'all will like it, I think.
Uh-oh.
You leave me no other choice. Go my Sims.
Oh.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
近づかなきゃ。では十分近づくがよい。ロードローラーだ。
Oh no.
Hello there.
Hola a todos.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's it. I'm going full monk. So, what now, Buckaroo? Lamar bye. I need a new plan like right fucking now. Oh. I've got an idea. If I manage to reach my full potential, What? He's got the same idea. I must hurry. This is my last chance. It's now or never. Come on, I'm almost there. Stop right there. Come on, kill me. You'll die with me. It's true, I might die here. But you know what? My hope will never die. No, stop, don't. My job here is done. The rest is up to you. Pawn.
Kakyoin!
Requiem.
Good, right?
know about you, but Chess is metal as fuck.
Chess, the shonen anime.
I must reach my full power. Oh wait, he's doing it too.
Chess Next Generation.
Mm-hmm.
As someone who plays chess, all I thought of that whole time was, I get that reference.
It's like, guys, I don't know what's going on, but I think I like it. Oh no! I just saw something from Twitter. Oh boy. This is gonna be great. Let me put it in here. It's one of them nights, right? It's the big return. We got to have some fun, right? Like, here we go. Share screen. Xavier, you paying attention to this one?
Yeah.
You're gonna like it. Here you go. So the thing is, someone posted this on an RP server. So she's saying, I'm not gonna show this in 4 seconds. It says, stop saying brave when you mean racist. Racist commander test type. King of racist Gal Gaigar. Common rider racist. Oh, all that time, all that watching of Gal Gaigar, I didn't know he was a racist. Gal. I love it. King of racist. Oh man, things are going wonky. 1 second.
Racist police Jadecker. It was right there in front of us the whole time.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So let me stop sharing that. Yeah.
Rest night game.
What does that say about you, Caleb? Oh wait, you go back. Yeah. So the way forward isn't courage, but racism. Yeah, that's. Oh man, sorry. That chess one took it out of me. That was so good.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, I will show one more thing for funny. I've shown this on a couple of streams because it's just hilarious. Might as well show it here. I'm going to explain this. Okay, I'm going to ask a dumb question. Who here knows what Grand Theft Auto 5 is?
Me.
Well aware.
Okay. So, obviously, on the PC version, there's a lot of mods and things like that. Because if there's a PC version of anything, it's going to have a lot of mods, right?
Usually.
Yep. So, there is a mod that this guy I've been following on Twitch has been doing. It's a chaos mod, right? Where, you can make things happen in the game, right? And what he does in his chaos mod is his Twitch chat gets to vote on what gets, what mod happens, right? So it could be random stuff, stupid stuff, things like that. So... Sorry, I'm laughing already because it's so funny. One of the mods is called the bouncy mod, and the bouncy mod makes the car, like all cars and vehicles, just bounce around, right?
Okay.
Yeah. You're almost like, I have a feeling I know where this is going. Trust me, you don't. Everything you think you know, you don't, but you don't. Don't you have a phone? Do you have a phone?
Then download Diablo Mobile. God, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, why don't you download Diablo Immortal? What's wrong with you guys? Come on. All right,
Diablo Evanescence Edition.
There it is. Okay. I'm getting it. I'm not a boomer. I swear, I'm not a boomer.
So they say.
So they say. Edit. Make sure. Yeah.
We'll get it. Just calm down.
We're getting it. Y'all calm down. Okay. Get on with it. Exactly. Share screen. All right. Let me turn this volume down so you don't have to. So this is an example of chaos mod. You see, people get to vote on what's going to happen.
Mhm.
Spawn Rhino has already been, Rhino is the tank, if anybody knows. So yeah, some fun things are about to happen. Make sure I get. All right, here we go.
Employee of the month. Bouncy vehicles, eh?
Mm-hmm. See the tank? But that's not the best part. Here comes. Bam. I don't know why that part gets me. Just Lamar getting smacked.
And just going stiff as a board. Just blink.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I like it because, all those, I'm sure y'all have all seen the Lamar roast videos where he's like, Franklin just constantly getting roasted by Lamar or whatever. So this is like Franklin. That was Franklin's revenge. Right. So yeah, that part always got me. He just gets smacked and it's like, oh, there he goes.
Oh well, that's it for me.
Yep, that's it. That's enough. That's enough life for me today. So yeah, well, I think that we've had some good times tonight. I wanted to thank everybody for showing up. We got quite a crowd tonight. 25. It was right around 25 constantly. So that's really good for a return that we just did start advertising a couple hours ago. So yeah, I'm glad everybody's back. Like I said, we will be here every Tuesday because we're trying to because we all have things we're doing. Piper has her show on Wednesday. By the way, links in the description below. Check out Piper's channel. Yeah, check out Piper's channel. She does it on Wednesday nights. 7 Eastern, between 7 and 8 usually, around there. Yeah. And she goes till she wants to stop. That's pretty.
I've actually been doing really good at cutting it at 3 hours.
You're trying to do a hard stop. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know. I might change the time. The reason it was so early was originally so that I could do this show after that show.
Yeah.
That's why it was so early.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my show's right after the CGUK show.
Yeah. So, but now you got a free. Now it's kind of a free night for you, so you can go anytime. Really. Night, so. Yeah. So, like I said, links in the description. But all of our social media is also in the description below, so you can check us out. Go back deep well. You do not have long. You have until Friday, March 10th, but that is not a Friday. But I changed the date. I changed the date, but I didn't change the day.
You forgot to move the bodies.
Yeah.
This Friday, March.
This Friday, March 10th. Like, whoa.
Wait a minute.
There's some time traveling going on here. So it's like Wednesday, right? You said.
Yeah. Next Wednesday.
It closes. I can do this. I'm an adult. Next.
Oh, and everybody go sign up for the Red Key. That's not launching for a good 2 months, but the sign up page is live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead and get the sign up. If any, I'll get a link to it. I'll put it in the chat. Red Key. Red Key USB. I literally put Red Key Indiegogo, and it's like giving me all these USB things. It's like, we might need to rethink the name. Is it Undercover?
Yeah, Red Key Undercover.
Okay. I got it. Okay, so Red Key Undercover. Put it right here. Go here. Put it in the chat. Check that out. Anybody else wants to link it and everything, but like the links in the description below for that. Let me do this. Copy. This is just like old times. He doesn't know what he's doing. He had everything set up and then it was ruined. It all went wrong.
Just play it daddy cool.
There it is. Share screen. Because something did happen in our hiatus while we've been gone, that we crossed the $50,000 threshold. Yeah, we are now at $51,150. We beat pandemic. and not the pandemic, not COVID, but we beat your boy Zach's pandemic.
I think that this means that we beat both pandemics.
Yes. We came out on the other side. We, Peregrine helped to get a vaccine made. But yeah, so
this is your last chance if you haven't gotten in on it already.
This is this is something farmers will say. We are in the short rows. That means we are, the planting is almost done. So if you wanna get in now, get in now because you're not gonna have much longer. This is literally you remember that scene from UHF? It's like, I know a lot of you like to wait to the last minute, but this is it. This is the last minute. So, absolutely get in on this while you can. Also, in the description, is linked to Comics Avalon, which has a bunch of our merch on there. It has Piper merch. It has graded merch. Has Ladies Nights merch, and a bunch of other people's merch like Tommy Mark, Bandy Summers. All that. Got did quite a few things. I think Narwhal's up there, and all that good stuff.
When I have the time, Chibi Comics will be up there.
There you go. Yeah. So
I was gonna say, I don't think Piper specific merch is up there yet, but
it's coming. It's coming. Yeah. But we do have the Piper "What Did You Do Now" shirt still on there.
That's true.
Yes. That's one of our. That's like one of the favorite thumbnails. It's like, Piper, what did you do now? Something went wrong, and guess whose fault it is. Yeah, everyone get the Preston cover. Everyone buy the Preston painting. Well, just at least one person. One person buy this painting, please. I've left it on discount. I put it on discount with Black Friday, but I said, you know what? I'm going to leave it there. So instead of $3,000, it's $2,500 right now, and it is worth it. I mean, look at that thing. Look at it. Look at it.
Only one in the world. Only one in the world.
Yep, the only one in the world. Yes, sir. So
and if you
it's
want,
still there.
If you want Wayne to keep living, you better buy it.
Yeah, because there will be murder, and it will be my own. Somebody's going to murder me. So.
Okay. Well, Mans might be the first to go.
Oh Lord! Oh, that's something. We'll tell you about it after the show. Something we talked about last night. I thought was hilarious. But anyway, so guys, thanks so much for joining us. Mike, thank you so much for coming on. And hopefully we can get people will see this and we can get Deep Well to where it needs to be, so you can get that Peter Gilmore piece part done, because I would love to see it.
Of course, thanks, man. Thanks for having me on. It's always a pleasure, and I'm glad to be here on your first big show.
Oh yeah, and I'm glad. If anybody, I'm glad it's you, because you've always been, since we really got to know each other. That was you always been my boy. So
of course, man, always, man.
Yeah. Are any plans for guests in the near future, or is it just Mike?
We better have a new book to sell next week, because otherwise this show's gonna be over really fast.
We will. We were gonna have a new way for people to come on the show, because it gets to kind of confusing when it's ask Xavier, ask Paper, ask Wayne, ask Mike. Everybody's asking, and sometimes we book the same day, and that's not good. So
I think it'd be best to just ask the official Graded Point 5 account.
Well, that would be good too, but then one of us has to check it more often than we do.
Get on it.
I
can do that.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Xavier's like, okay.
I've got it saved on my phone, so.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So we'll just.
But I actually have to check it then.
We'll just start, actually using those calendar apps like we're supposed to, and and actually book things. But anyway, I got a plan for that. So anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for checking us out for our return show. We will be back next week, same bat time, same bat channel. I can't say that really. I might get in copyright trouble. If I don't get in copyright trouble for the Zod thing, I ain't gonna get in trouble. It's all right. So you guys have a good one. Let's see if I got something we can. We never did an outro, did we? We ain't done an outro yet.
Well, you need to get an outro. That's man.
Yeah, we need an outro.
Make it funny.
But what we'll do for now, we'll
summon Ace.
Until we have an official outro, we'll just play. I'll just do this.
Well, then wait, hold on.
I
don't know when to say bye-bye anymore.
Okay, well, say bye-bye now so I can do this outro.
Bye.
Come on, man. That's like saying you, before you got in this program, you take a test where you're taking cocaine or not. What do you think, huh?
Cocaine.